All right, everyone, welcome back. A quick update for QNT here. So, we've been watching QNT on the 3-day chart here for a long time now, watching this massive downtrend we're in, watching this support level anywhere from 95 to 100. We have been dipping lately below that into the 80s. And you can see where we are right now. We'll get to the daily chart here in just a minute. But all the way back here in September of last year, we got down to about 85 bucks here. So that $85 range would be your last line of defense, in my opinion. We fall lower than that, then this thing's going to start completely falling off the table down into the 70s and potentially 60s. But going back to the daily chart here, we're just going to keep it real simple on QNT, what to watch for here. And by all means, if we get this thing at cheaper prices, so be it. I am looking to load up on QNT before the next bull run. It's one of my holdings, but that is not financial advice, of course. But you can see here from the low to the high, we're sitting right on top of the 1618 here at 89. So once we take out that 89.27 support level there at that 1618, you can clearly see the next stop is that 84.25 level. So pretty much that 85 dollar level that we looked at from back in September of last year. There's a good chance if we come down here, it's not going to hold though. But it would be your last defense, I would say. So if you drop another 6.5%, so be it. But there's a good chance the bottom's going to fall out if we end up falling any lower than we are now. So just keep an eye on that support level here. If we fall, so be it. Like I said a million times already. If we get any kind of momentum up, I'm not really going to measure all of these stops because they're not much to speak of. But you can see we need to grind our way up back through the $90 level, of course. And I would say until we get back over about 89 or 98, $99, pretty much $100, the bottom is potentially not in for QNT here. So if we're going to bottom here or potentially bottom here, we need to come back up and get over that 98, 99, $100 range. And then we could potentially say the bottom is finally in and we can start moving back up here. So just keep an eye on that for those levels. If we draw one more fib from the most recent high to this low here, that wick below that 1618, you can see the 786 takes us up to 98 here. So, well, I say we need to get over 98, $99 to get some momentum going back to the upside here. But there is a good potential that the bottom is in here. Without making this too long, I just wanted to let you guys know the support levels here, where we're sitting at, and what we potentially need to get back over. Or we could come up like this and then just come straight back down and fall off the table completely. As of right now, the momentum is completely down. There's nothing going on but sideways and down. You can see that reflected on the indicators down here. You can see that on the Heikin-Ashi candles. It is getting smaller, so maybe the trend is slowing down. Maybe this $89 is going to hold a support, and we're going to roll over to green and start moving back up. So we'll see. We'll just take it day to day. And we'll just leave it at that on QNT. I just take it as prime buying, discount, loading up opportunities, whatever you want to call it, at these low levels here before we end up going up. You got to realize we are, I think, less than 6 months away from the halving, from the 4-year cycle beginning, and the next bull runs slowly incoming here. So in my opinion, these are the last months, the last days, if you want to call it that, to load up on what you're going to load up on before we start making that grind to the upside. Because I do think we're going to start going up into the next bull run, and then when the bull run hits, wherever we are, everything's just going to shoot up out of nowhere. So, yeah, I would say these are the last times to get in on some of these things. But that is not financial advice. This one's getting a little too long. We'll leave it at that. Good luck, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.